Port Polytechnic wanted to achieve by cancelling our venue less than 24 hours to the event.
However, the rector of the Port Harcourt Polytechnic, Samuel Kalakbo, in his reaction said he declined the approval of the venue due to security reports made available to him.
If they applied to use the hall, and in my magnanimity I was disposed to give, and I get a counter petition saying that they will set the place on fire if I approve it. If you were in my shoe, you will do that. If something goes wrong and you had got an earlier information, you will approve the hall. So what has that got to do with sabotage? When I get a security report, I shouldn't act on the security report. To me, information that are available to me may not be available to any other person. So I need to use my position to exercise it so that there won't be trouble in the school.
In the meantime, the acting managing director of NDDC, Dr. Joy Nunye, while speaking at an event to mark the 24th anniversary of Ogoni Matters, commended the Ogoni people for the support given to her since her appointment and promised not to let them down.
I want to encourage all Ogoni people that our dream remains. As for me and NDDC, I don't know how to thank Ogonis. I don't know how to thank all of how the Ogonis have stood firm behind me. You know, you could be appointed and your people don't like you. You could be appointed and nobody says anything, but the Ogonis have stood firm behind me. I want to say thank you very much, and I'm to assure our president that I will not let the Ogonis down. I've never let any of you down.
Still on Monday, a youth group in Rivers State called on the federal government of Nigeria to cite more projects in the Niger Delta and Rivers State in particular as a major contributor to the country's economy. The group, under the aegis of Rivers State Youth Leaders Council, emphasized on the need to boost transportation industry in the area, adding that the federal government transformation of the transport sector should be extended to Rivers State. Leader of the group, Bright Abali, particularly called on the Minister of Transportation, Rotimi Amechi, who is from the state, not to allow the bad precedent by Rivers politicians to prevail in his time as a member of the Federal Executive Council.
18 has not favored Rivers State. Let it not be that he will join others to set bad precedent. Rivers State have been minister, we have even been president in this region, but nothing to show. Every time we try to satisfy the nation, forgetting that we are the main producer of what is sustaining the nation. We want to give out first to outsiders, we want to give out to the north, we want to give out to the west. Rail project and everything is initiated day by day, and nothing is showing that we have a minister here. Nothing is showing that we once have a president here. So what we're saying is that there is no time. As you give 3 to your principal, you take 1, because you also have, you are a major contributor to the success of this government. You are a major contributor. Your state is a major contributor to the development of Nigeria.
On Monday again, authorities of Ikere Local Government Area Council condemned the attack on the palace of Nyeweli Elele. His Royal Majesty Eze G.O. Amadi and the CDC chairman of the community, Amos Ezekiel, by hoodlums in the area. Chairman of the Ikere Local Government Area, Samuel Nwanosike, in a statement by his chief press secretary, Chris Omodu, said those involved in the attack have been identified and will be brought to book. He said those who carried out the act are criminals that were declared wanted by the government of Rivers State and are unhappy with the introduction of local security outfits, Elele Security Peace Advisory Committee, USPAC, by the paramount ruler and the CDC chairman. Still on Monday, Senate President Ahmed Lawan urged the Committee on Appropriations to lay its report on the 2020 budget on November 26 for consideration and passage before the end of the month. Lawan gave the directive during plenary and commended the various committees for rounding off their budget defense sessions on schedule. The Senate President insisted that the resolve of the National Assembly to revert to the January to December budget cycle remained sacrosanct. He expressed hope that the same timeline will be adhered to by the House of Representatives. Lawan said with the plan, the budget will be passed on the 28th of November. On Tuesday, a bill which seeks to establish a federal government agency to check hate speech in the country passed first reading at the Nigeria Senate. The bill is sponsored by a former Senate spokesperson who is now the Deputy Senate Whip, Sabi Abdullahi. It is entitled National Commission for the Prohibition of Hate Speeches Bill 2019. A similar bill sponsored by Abdullahi in the 8th Senate prescribed, among others, death by hanging for anyone found guilty of the offense. And in Rivers State, the House of Assembly approved the Medium-Term Expenditure Framework 2020 to 2022 of the state government. Speaker of the House, Ikunyi Owaji Igbani, who read the later financial plans from Governor Nyesom Wike, said the MTEF will guide the income and expenditure of the state within the period.
The Right Honorable Speaker, Rivers State House of Assembly, forwarding of the Rivers State Medium-Term Expenditure Framework 2020 to 2022. It is my pleasure to forward the Rivers State Expenditure Framework 2020-2022 for the consideration of Rivers State House of Assembly. The expenditure framework contains the fiscal revenue projections as well as the expenditure profiles and parameters on which 2020 budget of Rivers State is anchored. Thank you for the usual cooperation and expedited consideration from the House, and please accept, Mr. Speaker, the assurances of my highest regards.
On his part, Leader of the House, Martin Amehule, who presented the bill, appealed to members to grant the governor's request to enable the executive present the 2020 budget. The medium-term expenditure framework is a financial projection of the state in the next 3 years. On the same day, a bill seeking to regulate the operations of hotel businesses in Rivers State passed first reading on the floor of the Rivers State House of Assembly. This follows the presentation of the report by the chairman of the Rivers State House of Assembly Committee on serial killing of girls in hotels in Port Harcourt, Kelechi Nwogu. Nwogu, during presentation, said the bill, when passed into law, will empower the State Ministry of Culture and Tourism to regulate the hotel and hospitality business.
This is one case everybody in Rivers State and beyond is waiting to hear. The issue in question is delicate, Mr. Speaker. In such, the committee approached it with due diligence. Mr. Speaker, in line with our terms of reference, we interface with the Security Agency of Culture and Tourism, Executive of Nigeria Hotel Association, operators of hotels and other hospitalities-related centers in the state.
Speaker of the House, Ikunyi Owaji Igbani, in his submission said the fact that the suspected serial killer, Gracious David West, is facing trial is an indication that the committee were effective in their oversight.
Because of that motion, the House specifically commended the Governor of Rivers State and security agencies in the state for apprehending the serial killer. I believe the House did that at that point. And if the suspect is now behind bars as an awaiting trial inmate, it follows by implication that we cannot proceed on this point. But let me sincerely, on behalf of the House, thank the chairman of the ad hoc committee for a job well done, because while the investigation was ongoing, I was following matter as well.
On Wednesday, Rivers State House of Assembly promised to ensure that all the necessary processes needed to change the name of Ignatius Ajuru University of Education for more efficiency in educational system are followed. Chairman House Committee on Education Christian Ahiakwo gave the assurance following the request by the management of the institution during a visit to the university as part of their oversight function. Ahiakwo, who is representing Ogba Egbema Ndoni Constituency 1 in the State Assembly, said they were on the visit to ascertain information about the current state of the institution.
As a limiting factor, that the education that is attached to the university is limiting them, and they are to give degrees that has no affiliation with education. So we will do that. We will change them. We will meet with the governor so he can bring it as an executive bill so that we can change the name, remove that education so that it can be a University of Ignatius. And with that, sure, they will go more heights than where they are now. So thank you so much.
Earlier in his remarks, Vice Chancellor of the Ignatius Ajuru University of Education, Professor Ozo Mekuri Ndimele, while highlighting some of the achievements, requested that education be removed from the name of the institution to enable the school function effectively in admitting of more students.
The truth is that we are the fastest growing university south of the Niger. Our big classrooms. You will go there and you see what we have. The classrooms are very conducive for learning. And in the three universities we have in the state, we are the only school that has classroom for masters and PhD. So the state is not at all, get anything by that name. The program, the law has been reversed by the council and discussed with the former Commission of Education. And I think by tomorrow, a copy will go to His Excellency. But I can still give you a copy to see how they can help us push the law. All we want is just drop education from our name. I don't know it's still there, but it's just education in our name. So we'll become a university to offer more admission to our children.
On the same day, the Nigerian Navy rescued 4 officers of the Nigerian Immigration Service who were abducted on the Bonny River on Monday by sea pirates. Commanding officer of the Nigerian Navy Forward Operating Base FOB Bonny, Navy Captain Kola Oguntuga, confirmed the rescue to newsmen in Bonny. Oguntuga said the immigration officers were rescued during a surprise operation by the maritime component of the Joint Task Force Operation Delta Safe, comprising the Forward Operating Base of the Nigerian Navy ship Pathfinder, Port Harcourt. Navy Captain Oguntuga said the operation took place in the creeks in an area close to Abonima, headquarters of Akukutoru local government area of Rivers State, where some yet-to-be-disclosed items were recovered from the hoodlums who fled the scene upon sighting the security operatives. He added that the rescued immigration officers will be handed over to the Nigerian police. The Bonny waterways has been bedeviled with activities of sea pirates where they rob, maim, abduct, and in some cases kill passengers. Still on Wednesday, a Rivers State High Court sitting in Port Harcourt adjourned till 20th of November for ruling on application for joinder by 17 persons in a suit by one Ibrahim Umar and 23 others against the All Progressive Congress. The presiding judge, Justice G.O. Orlaw, who gave the adjournment after taking argument from parties in the suit, also struck out the names of 2 persons who are dead in the list of Ibrahim Umar and 22 others as requested by counsel to the plaintiff's counsel, Henry Bello. Justice Orlaw equally awarded the sum of 9,000 naira as cost in favor of counsel to APC, Tuduru Ede, a senior advocate of Nigeria, in his motion against the counsel to claimants for application for extension of time. Plaintiff's counsel Henry Bello, in an interview with newsmen, said the deletion of the 2 deceased names on the list of the suit has given the application life.
This issue of 2 of the claimants who are late has been laid to rest today. The 11th and 17th claimants, based on the application we brought to have their names struck out, the court has agreed with us and their names have been struck out. So they are no longer parties, and the unnecessary dust raised by APC regarding their inclusion in this matter has been laid to rest as well. So we are now contending with 21 claimants. Now it's Ibrahim Umar now and 20 others, not Ibrahim Umar and 22 others and 23 others.
On his part, one of the counsels to APC, Chiminem Jerome, highlighted more facts on some of the motions that were taken in court and their points of argument on the matter.
The men, we are saying that these persons, even from their own showing, even from the membership slip, purported membership slip of APC they attached, they are registered as APC members in September 2018. Whereas the suit subject matter of this, the judgment subject matter of this suit in BHC 78 2018, judgment was delivered, concerned the World Congress of APC that was conducted in May 5, 2018. Now, for persons who purportedly registered in the party in September 2018, to now come to court to say that he bought forms, because he must first of all be a party member for you to buy form to contest that election. As at that time, they were not even party members by their own forms, by their own membership slip they exhibited in the application. And we are saying that you don't have even business with the judgment in BHC 78 2018.
You're listening to the big stories in Today 95.1 FM, Voice of the People. After the break, more news and foreign stories. Stay tuned.
Every day, every hour, when the big stories break, depend on our 24-hour news team to bring you the latest. Today, 95.1 FM.
Welcome back. Many thanks for still being there. Now, the rest of the big stories.
You are getting the countries pay assistance.
Necessary for technical.
Sincere apologies for the technical hitch. Sincere apologies for the technical hitch, but we're back and better. The big stories now continues on the Voice of the People, Today 95.1 FM. On Thursday, Justice Chioma Nwosu Iheme of the Benin Division of the Court of Appeal regained her freedom about 2 weeks after she was abducted from the Edo State capital. This is according to the Edo State Commissioner of Police, CP Danmalam Mohammed. CP Mohammed confirmed that the judge was rescued from kidnappers and has been reunited with her family. Her abduction had led to public outcry from various quarters, with the Nigerian Bar Association Benin branch embarking on a 3-day boycott of all courts last week. On the same day, Rivers State Governor Nyesom Wike said that the judiciary is the most powerful arm of government. Governor Wike therefore regrets that the strength of the judiciary has been lost due to fear. Speaking during a visit by the Governing Council of the Eastern Bar Forum at the Government House, Port Harcourt, the Rivers State Governor noted that it is the responsibility of the Nigerian Bar Association to strengthen the judiciary.
I'm not the one who said. I said that what people say now, so I'm quoting what people said. That's not what it used to. MBA speaks out. When we do that, one of the cops, the government will shake. They know that there's a problem.
And on Friday, the Minister of Water Resources, Suleiman Adamu, announced that a law to end open defecation is on the way. The minister also said President Muhammadu Buhari will sign an executive order to back the law. Adamu explained that the law would not coerce Nigerians but promote behavioral change in hygiene promotion aimed at curbing the menace of open defecation. The minister said that the menace currently dents the image of the country before the international community. He made a disclosure during a media briefing in Abuja where he said Nigeria presently ranks number 1 on countries practicing open defecation, as over 47 million citizens indulge in the practice. While unveiling the Clean Nigeria Use the Toilet campaign in Abuja, the minister noted that government would do everything to ensure that Nigerians desist from the unwholesome practice. And still on Friday, the Supreme Court held that the People's Democratic Party and its candidate in the last presidential election, Atiku Abubakar, failed to prove their claim that INEC had a server and that it transmitted election results electronically. The court, while giving reasons for dismissing the appeal by the PDP and Atiku, held that they were wrong to have relied on results to get from a website, www.facts.lineng.co, whose owner they could not establish to claim to have won the election. The Supreme Court also held that President Muhammadu Buhari was right not to have submitted his academic credentials to the Independent National Electoral Commission, adding that President Buhari was eminently qualified to contest the last presidential election. The court held that, contrary to claim by the appellants, no law requires a candidate to submit his or her academic certificates to INEC before being allowed to contest election. The Supreme Court also held that the Constitution does not require one to possess secondary school certificate to be qualified, but that schooling up to secondary school without possessing the result of the final examination was sufficient. And finally, on the foreign scene, on Friday, South African National Institute for Communicable Diseases said they have not confirmed any Ebola cases in the country or neighboring countries. This followed media reports that a Southern African woman staying in Vicksburg, not far from neighboring country Lesotho, was confirmed as the first case of Ebola in the country. But the South African government said they have not had any positive Ebola cases in South Africa or neighboring countries. On that note, we call it a wrap on this week's edition of The Big Stories. It was produced by Chinedu Iwuna of our news department. Thanks for listening. I am Coco Greg. Do have a wonderful evening.
Today's news, today's entertainment, today's sports, today's issues. Today on Today 95.1 FM, Port Harcourt. Port Harcourt, are you ready? Today 95.1 FM, the voice of the people.
I have a few key people in the studio I'll be talking to, representatives of daily income stores. Let me know your name first of all.
Okay, good morning everyone. My name is Engineer Ofon Ubokudom, of course, the MDC of Only Vision Nigeria Limited.
Okay, so what is daily income stores? What's that?
Daily income store is a store actually that all you need to do is to walk into this store. Only once in a year you do your shopping, then drop your account details. As other customers are shopping after you, you are getting daily alert. This store is already 12 years old in over 100 countries. We are 6 years old already in Nigeria. And the people keep asking us questions, what exactly is this store selling? Actually, we are not selling anything far from our normal human being daily needs and wants. For example, now you are hearing us right now. You can never stay for 1 month without not brushing your mouth. You're going to spend money either on chewing stick or paste to brush your mouth. If you're also hearing us right now, you can never stay for 1 month without not taking your bait. You're going to spend money either on liquid soap, powder soap, or solids to take your bait. That means that human being daily needs and wants can never be satisfied. And you can never stop shopping. You have been shopping every day. You are not making money every day. You deserve to make money every day. So Daily Income Stores has this advancement in technology, has this innovation that all you need to do is to shop only once from this store, drop your account details, and get paid every day as other customers shop after you. That is why we are holding a powerful training, because we realize that so many people have been going to this store, shopped, and they walk out of the store. They don't know to drop their account details. So they walked out ignorantly. That's why people don't know. So we are going to hold a training tomorrow to show you how this store works. The training is going to happen in 2 sections. Tomorrow, we are 11 a.m. time. You cannot come by 11 a.m. You can come by 4 p.m. in the evening after work. The good news is that you have to send us a text, enjoy. On the part of the training tomorrow, send enjoy tomorrow.
0805 896 6288. 0805 896 6288. Again, 0805 896 6288.
We will reserve a seat for you to be in the training tomorrow.
I'm a bit interested in how this innovation works. So you say just go shop once.
Okay, yes.
So I'll come in, do my regular shopping just
once in a year.
And then I earn it for a lifetime.
As other customers are shopping after you, that means there's a percentage of each product, toothpaste, soaps, beverages that we have in our store that's also come to you as a customer who shop first.
Just one time?
Just one time. That is why the training is important. This store is already here. Of course, people don't know about it. That is why the training is more important. It's just like withdrawing money from the ATM machine. People never believe that you can withdraw money from ATM card. I know a woman that told me that that is not possible, so she refused to collect the ATM card. When mobile app came on board, people never believe that you can transfer money from your mobile phone to somebody's account. This is technology. This is an advancement in technology. The same technology is what Daily Income Stores has. That once you shop once, you drop your account details. Of course, as other customers are shopping after you, you're going to get daily alert. We are not new. We're already 4 years in Port 6 years in Nigeria, and 12 years old in over 100 countries. That is why the training is occurring tomorrow.
This is real.
It's real. That's why we say come for the training. By 11 o'clock, you will see us. And of course, by 4 p.m., it's just 1 hour training. And the time again is 11 o'clock tomorrow. And by 4 p.m. in the evening. The number to send us a text, enjoy. For those who want to really enjoy life.
0805 896 6288. 0805 896 6288. Again, 0805 896 6288.
The training fee is just a token of 2,000 naira, but we are running a promo. We are going to give you a discount, 50% discount, so your training fee will be 1,000 naira tomorrow. You can come by 11, it's okay for you. You are too busy in the office already, you're going to somewhere, you can come by 4 p.m. in the evening.
Fantastic. So I have 2 people here with us in the studio, and let me just quickly know their name. Hello, what's your name?
My name is Victor Billy.
Victor Billy?
Yes.
Okay, good to meet you. And you are?
My name is Harry Frank.
Harry Frank, okay. Victor, let me start with you. Are you part of this here? Have you gone to this store? Have you purchased anything there? And are you earning anything? Honestly, tell us the truth now.
Thank you, my sister. You know, the daily income stores, like every other person is hearing out there now. I heard about the daily income stores on radio. Actually, it was on a Saturday. I did not go to work. I just tuned to the radio. I heard that the program is going on in daily income stores. You can shop once, you drop your account details, you get paid as other customers shops after you. I was so curious. I was wondering how possible is it that you shop, you drop your account details, you get paid as other customers shops after you. I wanted to know about it. I went to the program, I paid the training fee, I attended. On getting there, I actually saw that these things are toothpaste, beverages, soaps that we normally use every day. These are our daily needs and wants. So I decided to shop. I said, let me see if this is possible. I dropped my account details. To the greatest surprise, few days later, I started getting alerts. Even as I'm talking to you, I said yesterday I got alert. And the good news is that now what I'm getting from these daily income stores is far more than my monthly salary. A lot of people will be wondering how is it possible.
I'm right here. I'm wondering.
And that's why I want to tell you, you cannot sit at home to know how real it is.
Unless you come
so
to the
why
training.
not take this opportunity that we are having the program by 11 a.m. or 4 p.m. in the evening? Because a lot of us have been going there to shop, but we don't know that you have to drop your account details and nobody tells you. So any information you don't have definitely is bigger than you. So this is the information the masses do not have. Please, you need to come out.
The training fee is slash. It's not 2,000. It's 1,000
naira. It's a promo going on.
Yeah, just text the word enjoy to this number
0805 896 6288. Again, 0805 896 6288.
Let's hear your story.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm very impressed to be here. My name is Harry Frank, like I said.
Harry Frank, yes.
Okay, I actually heard about Daily Income Store, not through radio. It was a friend who told me about the information. He's a very busy guy. He had it on radio and he didn't have enough chance. So that's what I want to say today. If you're busy, you can use the information to bless somebody's life. But I never believed him as a guy. I'm a businessman by nature. So I know how money is made. I never believed that money can just be made by purchasing something. So I told the guy, leave, this is Nigeria, anything is possible. But after arguing and delay for more than 8 months, I gave a trial one day and I walked in there. I just saw that I was curious. I wanted to know, are their products certified? Are they approved by Nigerian NAFDAC and all the certified organizations? And when I walked in, that was my first aspect. I looked at it and they were certified. So I was okay. I just made a purchase. I dropped my account number. I picked my package home. A few days later, I was impressed. I got an alert on my phone and I never believed. You know, the good thing is that nobody pays you. The transaction is done through bank. So when you shop, you have to drop your account number. In case you don't have one, you can drop my own account. So a few days later, I got an alert. I was curious. I took my ATM to the ATM machine. I said,
what did the money that real?
I actually slotted in. The money came out. And I counted to be sure. So sincerely, I started receiving an alert. And this has actually turned my life around. And every member of my family, friends, relatives, enemies, I've actually told them because it's good to use the information you have to bless people's lives. So that has been my experience.
I'm still trying to wrap my head around this because this seems like a win-win situation.
Okay.
You said you found out that the products that you bought are certified.
Yeah.
So that means you actually did use the product and you benefited from the
product.
product.
Wonderful product. Just like
we have to pay so
you benefited from the product. You enjoyed your money that you spent and then you still get paid.
And the thing that it's not a must to shop with us actually. You can go to other stores and shop. They can never ask you to drop their account details.
No.
Of course, they cannot pay you because it's not their system, and they cannot do that just because it's not their system. We are the only one doing this for the past 12 years old in over 100 countries, 6 years in Nigeria, and 4 years in Port Harcourt. That's why the training is very important. By 11 o'clock tomorrow, 1 hour training, no African time. Please, cannot come by 11. Don't bother coming again. We're going to shut the door. 4 p.m. is there for you. I will give the first 10 people free products who are still doubting. You can try and be one of the first 10 people.
Wow,
I will have something for you for free, whether you're shopping or not. Just text the word enjoy.
0805 896 6288. Again, 0805 896 6288.
Let me just chip in here. 10 people. I hope you know that I'm inside the 10.
Why am I the hot now?
I can see you don't want to miss it.
No. Let me understand something too. Is there a maximum amount of something of what you should shop for?
No, I can't decide for you. Maybe
you only shop according to your needs.
Maybe you don't have need for toothpaste. Why do you shop? You don't have need for soap. Why do you shop? But the most important thing why the training is being organized that we want to create an awareness. Want people to go. You also want to realize that a lot of people don't know about daily consults. And you know one thing is that a lot of people became poor in life because poor is spelled P-O-O-R. P means passing. O means over. O means opportunities. R means repeatedly. When a man keep passing over opportunities repeatedly, it tends to be a poor man. People keep telling me on the street, I've never seen an opportunity for him, and I say it's a lie. Opportunity everywhere. It's around you. There's abundance in Nigeria. There's abundance for you to succeed in life. You are the architect of success. So Daily Income Stores has come to do this innovation, come to do this awareness training, come to do this particular training for you to be aware of this training. Of course, you can always shop once, drop your account details, and get paid every day as other customers shop after you. The only thing that will cost you, you just send us a text, enjoy.
0805 896 6288. Again, 0805 896 6288.
Want to part of your training tomorrow? Then enjoy tomorrow. Thank you. We love you. We want to see you there.
Thank you so much for coming through.
Thank you. God bless you.
All right.
Port Harcourt, are you ready? Today, 95.1 FM, the voice of the people.
This is Today 95.1 FM. To copy this tune, press 9.
This is Today 95.1 FM.
For current news and information, press 5.
They are politicians, all of them. They know what they do.
So they know how they attack each other.
To stay connected all day, press 1.
The person who raised the alarm is the one who made the public know about
Good afternoon and welcome to the World News on your premium talk radio station.
We are your premium talk radio station. Today 95.1 FM, the station with a unique dial.
Okay, I do hope you enjoyed all of those wonderful tunes that I have been playing back to back for your listening pleasure. It's 14 minutes gone past the hour of 8 o'clock already, and of course, it still is the 17th day in the month of November 2019. I think the year is actually fast winding down, and very soon, very soon, we're going to be saying Happy New Year to each other, okay? I just hope I see you on the flip side. All right, people, I do hope you had a wonderful day. I do hope your Sunday has been as good as it can be. Well, for mine, I've been right here keeping you company all evening. And it's about that time when we get to take a look at some of the trending stories. Okay, some of the stories that are worthy of discussion on some of the dailies. Okay, not necessarily the dailies, but some of the stories that we just cannot get our eyes off. All right, since yesterday has been all about the elections in Bayelsa State, elections in Kogi State, the governorship, the gubernatorial elections, that is. All right, and I think it's only natural that we take a look at some stories, unfolding events from that angle. By the way, my name is Coco Greg. All right, but you just might want to call me K Greg because that's what every other person calls me. And of course, the dial check, frequency check, it's Today 95.1 FM, the voice of the people. And you, my esteemed, my valuable listener, are very welcome right here to this conversation. All right, I'm going to be dishing them out just exactly as they unfold right about now. Now, the first one right here says, Bayelsa. Bayelsa election, APC defeats PDP in Jonathan's local government. APC defeats PDP in Jonathan's local government. All right, and all right, I just might want to give you the details. Of this one. Now, the All Progressives Congress floored the People's Democratic Party in Ogbia, the local government area of former President Goodluck Jonathan, in Saturday's Bayelsa governorship election. Now, in the results collated so far at the local government, the governorship candidate of the APC, David Leon, got 58,016 votes to beat his closest rival in PDP, Doye Diri, who scored 13,763 votes. All right, I take that again. The candidate of the APC, David Leon, got 58,016 votes to beat his closest rival in PDP, Doye Diri, who scored 13,763 votes. Now, before the election on Saturday, Ogbia had always been PDP's stronghold. Okay, so just so you know, because for want of time, just so you know, you can call in. Feel free to call in, okay? Feel free to call in and air your views, air your opinions, and let's have your reactions with regards all of the unfolding stories that I'm going to be reeling out to you. Numbers to call to be part of the show are 0817 0000 951. That is 0817 0000 951. You can also call me up on 0810 9510 951. That is 0810 9510 951. And just so you know, our WhatsApp portals are up and running. So you can also send WhatsApp messages to the number 0701 9339 962. That's 0701 9339 962. So keep those phone calls coming in while I read out all of the unfolding stories, exactly how they unfold right here. I think I have a caller on the line already. I'll just take this one, then go right back to the stories. Hello? Hello? Okay, bad network, I guess. Numbers still remain the same, 0817 0000951 and 0810 9510951. Okay, so that's the very first story that I'm following right about now, and that story has it that the All Progressives Congress has floored the People's Democratic Party in Ogbia, the local government area of former President Goodluck Jonathan in Saturday's Bayelsa governorship election. And according to the results, the candidate of the APC, David Leon, got 58,016 votes, while the PDP candidate, his closest rival, Doye Diri, scored just 13,763 votes. Hello, good evening, 95.1 FM.
Hello, good evening. This is Golden coming from Port Harcourt.
Golden from Port Harcourt. Golden, you're very welcome. Happy Sunday.
Thank you. Wishing you the same.
All right, go ahead, Golden.
I am not surprised. I'm not surprised by that update. I am not surprised. You see, one thing about politics, one thing that is very paramount in politics is consultation. You see, that is one key word in politics. If you fail to consult properly, you can never congregate and you won't get a good result. You see, it has been rumored prior to this time, that he never welcomed the candidature of Doye Diri.
Who never welcomed the candidature?
The former president of Basse.
Oh, okay.
It has been rumored. I start to be correct. I said it has been rumored.
Rightly put. Very rightly put.
And the outcome has proven it to be the fact. Okay? The outcome has proven that rumor to me, to my own opinion. You understand? So in that case, I believe the former governor Dixon, to a great extent, I blame him on this. Because there are powers that has been, which you must recognize before doing something. In politics, you don't take some decision based on what you think you are. You must consider things that you must do things accordingly. So that is, for me, I am not surprised over the outcome.
All right. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Okay, so you can also make your opinions heard. You can make your voice heard right here on this dial right about now. With regards to any of the unfolding stories that I will be bringing to you, the numbers to do so are 0817 0000 951 and 0810 9510 951. That is 0810 9510 951. Okay, so some of the results have started trickling in. Yeah, some of the results have started trickling in. I have Sagbama. Sagbama. I have Sagbama APC 7,831 votes. Yeah, APC 7,831 votes. PDP 60,339 votes. That's Sagbama. APC 7,831, PDP 60,339. Going to Nembe local government area. From Nembe local government area, we have PDP 874 votes. PDP 874 votes, while APC scored 83,041 votes. Okay. PDP 871, APC 83,041 votes. All right. Okay, the likes of Brass local government area, where we have PDP polling about 10,410 votes. Yes, PDP 10,410 votes. APC 23,831 votes. That's in Bayelsa State. In Yenagoa, we have PDP polling 19,184 votes, while APC polled 24,607 votes. Okay, and in Ogbia local government area, like I read earlier on, we had the PDP polled 13,763 votes, while the APC polled 58,016 votes. Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening. Yeah, I'm Mr. Chris. I'm calling from Port Harcourt. Chris.
Chris, you're welcome.
Yeah, please, can you tell me the magic between all these numbers you are mentioning that APC are getting? What is the problem? What is the magic? Did the Bayelsa indigenous, did they born maybe they import children again? Where are they getting all these numbers? Hey,
Chris, I'm giving you figures. I'm giving you figures just as they come out of the collation centers, okay? Of course.
Hey, God, why not God come now so that we'll close this one?
Oh, man.
Jesus Christ. Oh, wonder can never end. Well, to me, even Mr. former president of Nigeria, Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, I don't know if you help me and play his comment about the election. He said that the three is surprised. He don't have anything to say. That he don't have anything to say than to tell you that man of that type of caliber, a democratic person, make that type of comment. You're supposed to know that something is wrong. See, this country, that is the reason why when you are going to poll, make sure you win. That is why you see the violence that is causing all this. Why? Because if you don't win, you are waiting for tribunal. You are wasting your time. That is why politicians, they will do, if you're on their way, if you block their way, they will crush you. Let them get the winning, that highest vote. Where they got it is not a problem. Even tribunal will not ask where the people that vote this all these figure of number they are mentioning. They will not ask. That's the reason why you see killing everywhere in our electoral district every day. People will die. Look at how many people that lost their life. Upon that, INEC went ahead and announced results and asked you to go to tribunal. Go to tribunal to do what? See, we are not practicing democracy. I didn't even see demo talk as crashing. This is not what they taught us in school. Everything has gone bad. The only thing I want this government to do, let them overhaul, crumble everything in this country so that we start afresh. This is not democracy. I'm telling you, look at the type of figures we are mentioning. From where? Which children? The one that we are witnessing, play the returning people that you people send here to represent. Play their destiny. You see what they will tell you, what we were hearing yesterday. Then how come the election, all these people, they put some prints from their bedroom? Please, let them leave us alone. No, I want to enjoy this Christmas in a peaceful atmosphere.
All right. Thank you very much, Chris. Well, the phone lines are still open, 0817-0000-951 and 0810-951-0951. Hello, 95.1 FM.
Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Yes, this is Imam Anabam, calling from River State.
All right, go ahead.
Yes. APC won former president, local government.
Exactly.
Yes. You see, we are not surprised. I personally, I am not surprised. That is what we are expecting. We are not surprised. APC must regain the state. Goodluck has no blueprint to boost off. Former president has no blueprint to boost off. APC will regain Bayelsa State come 2019. As so, we are not surprised what is happening. We are not surprised what is happening because APC is on ground. APC is on ground. So we are not surprised what is happening. We are expecting the results. We are not surprised. So we are expecting the results. APC will get the state. So we are expecting the results. We are not shocked.
All right. Thank you very much. Hello, 95.1 FM. Hello. Okay, I lost you right there.
Hello.
Yeah, hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening. My name is Mani Ubani of Ubaland.
Mani Ubani, you're welcome. Go ahead.
Right. I want to let you know that if these results were in favor of a different party, the same people who are calling you now will tell you that Bayelsa belong to SYZ party. Bayelsa belong to DDDP party. You understand? You see, I don't know what is responsible for the stereotype, what I call childish stereotype, that has become, the feature of our zone when it comes to politics. It's a contest, and this contest must be won by either of the parties who are contesting. I do understand. Hello?
Please go ahead, I'm with you.
I just finished watching a match between Netherlands and France. And France was given Netherlands, that's Holland that beat Nigeria, 3-1. And that was a match. It's a contest. So when it comes to politics, there must be a winner and a loser. And you must have an open mind. Myopicness, people are having a myopic, this cocoon of it must be the people you expect. Otherwise, it is not correct. It is abracadabra, and that is a very childish type of stereotype. In Bayelsa State, for example, all the 8 local government areas, do you know how many months salaries that are being owed? What is the antecedent of the leaders of PDP in Bayelsa? We had national confab which couldn't be implemented. We had secondary agree which couldn't be implemented. We had UNEP report which couldn't be implemented. Procrastination was the feature of the governance and the era of people in that area. Then we had a government that is spending many months. In fact, if you go to Bayelsa, it's only that major road that causes the place. People are still going to stoop in deep rivers to defecate on a daily basis. And somebody is using those criteria to expect that, that kind of system will continue. So what I was saying is this. In a context of this nature, we must have an open mind. It can go either way. We do not begin to postulate and propound that the results you are getting are wrong simply because they did not go your way. My name is Mani Ubani. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you so very much, Mani Ubani, for your submission right here on the program. All right, I'm still gonna let you in on some of the news items, some of the information that have been filtering in, still with regards to the Bayelsa governorship elections and the Kogi State governorship elections. All right, this one has to do with Southern Ijaw local government area, where the governorship candidate of the APC in Bayelsa State hails from. That's his local government. Results coming in from Southern Ijaw local government area has it that the Accord Party polled 19 votes. 19 votes. The PDP polled 4,898 votes, while the APC polled 124,000 4,803 votes. Accord Party 19, PDP 4,898, APC 124,803 votes. Okay, and then these other report coming in. Okay, still according to results collated and released so far. The PDP polling about 156,464 votes. I'm speaking about Bayelsa right now. PDP polling 156,464 votes, and the APC polling 590,937 votes. All right, I read out those figures again. PDP so far 156,464 votes, APC 590,937 votes. And the phone lines are still very much open, so you can call in and let's get to hear what you think. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, my brother. How are you?
I'm fine, I'm good. And how are you?
This is Data.
Okay.
You see, the election in Bayelsa, I have someone who is a teacher is living with me. He was telling me that even before the election, that honestly speaking, that this thing, his candidate is going nowhere. I said, why? He said, this thing have dealt with them, that are teachers, in fact, the whole civil servant, and that they are going to pay him back his own coin. He said, the only problem is just that they don't want APC. But in as much as Dixon is rooting for doing what they call him, that he's losing it because they know that it's Dixon is planting him there. Even Goodluck is not happy with him. This was over 4 days ago.
Okay. Okay, this was according to someone who is a teacher who stays with you.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's living with me. So he told me I should just watch that a PDP will fall flat because of what Dixon have done. And this is the result. But however, to me, as I was listening to Arise television yesterday, channels and the rest of them when they were analyzing the whole election, I think they should have allowed the thing to roll peacefully. The height of bloodshed in this Bayelsa election is terrible. If they give you the actual figure of people that died before this election take place, you will marvel. So I now understand in Nigerian election, go and win your election anyhow you want it. You want to finish the whole people, finish them and win. As soon as you go to tribunal, the judges are, all of them, no matter the evidence. You want to tell me that the judges, are they not human beings? Are they spirits? Don't they listen to news? They listen to news, but yet, when you bring the matter, there is no amount of evidence you bring on earth that will make them to tumble governorship election result. It's not possible. Moreover, all those judges now, they will root for the governor. Governors will come and give them their own share and carry go. So I now understand why crisis and thuggery will never end the Nigerian election. The thuggery in this election is beyond human imagination. There is no change at all. Even in Kogi is even the worst. So let them go ahead until the day God will remember to rain judgment. Thank you.
All right, thank you so very much, my brother. Thank you for your submission. Hello, 95.1 FM.
Hello, my brother.
I greet you.
Good evening. Good evening. This is ID calling from Abua.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
You see, Professor Wuseka gave us a probably his morals. And he said, the old man can be empty of teeth, but can never be empty of wisdom. who always proceed out of the mouth of the old man. How can the real governor go on this contest without even coming to acting to his elders? Who Jonathan is there? I don't know why some people are making mockery of all this. He's talking about the national. What concerns election of Brazil State is the national compact with Jonathan. This is out of context where people are making references that are no business whatsoever. This is an election that we all know that this David Leon is somebody that merits to win. This is not something that we rig or do this. He merits to win the election. What Jonathan will sit down and tell you the Johnny formula in Bayelsa State, and you are saying no. You that just you are in the House of Reps, where Jonathan makes you a governor of Bayelsa State, and you are the one now coming to tell Jonathan what to do in the state where Jonathan become a governor, and now from there become a deputy vice president, and from there become a president. And you just yesterday that they just pick you from Reps to become a governor. You are the one to direct Jonathan what to do in Bayelsa State. It's a pity. And David Leon, the man has suffered. In 2015 election, when I come in contact with that man, I know what that man did in that election in Jonathan 2015. The man spent a lot to make sure that he doesn't go back. But all of a sudden, he makes it comes like this. So this is the way to pay him back. Good. This is a matter of APC or PDP. The man who married to win. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much for your very apt submission. Well, it might interest you to know that the Kogi State elections, the results of about 8 local government areas have so far trickled in, and the incumbent governor Yahaya Bello is leading so far. He's leading so far. From the figures I have here from Ogori Magongo local government area, APC has 3,679 votes. The PDP has 2,145 votes. Ijumu local government area, APC has 11,425 votes. PDP has 7,587 votes. We move over to Omala. Omala local government area, APC has 8,473 votes. The PDP has 14,403 votes. Adavi local government area, APC 64,657 votes, while the PDP has just 366 votes. Igalamelu / Odolu local government, APC 8,075 votes, PDP 11,195 votes. Okene local government area, APC 112,764 votes, while the PDP has just 139 votes. In Kaba / Bunu local government area, APC has 15,364 votes, while the PDP has 8,084 votes. While in Kogi local government area, Kogi local government area, APC has 14,097 votes, while PDP has 9,404 votes. Meanwhile, the commission has announced the death of one ad hoc staff at Ibaji local government, and the state resident electoral commissioner, Professor James Apam, who announced this, said that the staff died when the boat in which they were traveling capsized. He said that the staff was a student of the Kogi State Polytechnic Lokoja, noting that arrangements had been made to convey his body to Lokoja. Hello, 95.1 FM. All right, I lost that one. Let me see if I can take this one. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, this is Indoka Kumamad. I'm calling from Port Harcourt.
All right, go ahead, please.
Yeah. When on the election, it's one of these things that make me not to participate again in Nigeria election until I see what will move me to participate on any kind of election in Nigeria. Because what I'm seeing here now, all these things that you are, what happened in 2015? What is the problem now? Everywhere APC is winning. In this condition, APC is winning, even in this condition. No, now it can't be like this now. Who rewrite all those results? Where did they say I write all these results? Because you cannot tell me that this kind of thing is live.
Well, these are results that have been put forward by INEC. These are official results that are trickling in from the various collation centers. So it's not a question. It's not a question of who is writing these results or who is doctoring or who is putting forward the result. These are the results just as they are coming in from the field.
Yes, that is something that I'm saying. Who instructed them that the result must sweep like this? Who instructed them that this is how the result should go?
I don't know why I'm laughing right now, but
no, listen. This thing is just moving. It's a script. You cannot tell me that the election should go like this anywhere.
You said it's a script.
It's a script. Now. It's a movie now.
Written by who?
Written by people now.
Which people? These are just mere allegations, my brother. These are mere.
Let me say something. What will you think? What will you say that even in good luck, Jonathan's polling unit and the APC still win there? What is the criteria? What is the logistics? Is it
something that is impossible? Is it something that cannot happen?
It's impossible now.
It's not. No, come on.
Hey,
come on.
Election here.
Look, my brother. Everybody has the liberty. You're at liberty to vote whoever you want to vote. Okay, if good luck, Jonathan. Good luck, Jonathan cannot go from house to house, forcing people and making sure that look, you have to vote this candidate. It's not something that he can do.
I know.
It's not within his powers to do that. And if the people say this is the person they want to vote, then that's exactly who they're going to go out, queue up and vote. So if the result comes out this way, it means that the people have made their choice. It's not a question of it's not a question of whether it's the former president's polling unit or not.
I know, but we the common men in the street will follow up the election yesterday.
Okay.
Were
you in Bayelsa State? Were you in Bayelsa State yesterday?
You people send delegates. People are calling from there, telling us. Even the INEC officers, some of them are reporting live what is happening.
Did you hear? Did you hear us take any report that is contrary to what I just read out now?
No. Why I'm surprised.
As at yesterday, there were no collation of results. As at yesterday. Yesterday, we're just receiving reports on how the situation is, how voting, how the progress of the voting.
Then after the situation report, now the results will imagine like this. You would ask question. What report that there is something are giving you people there? How did the election happen?
But what exactly is wrong with the result, if I may ask?
No, why I'm saying this is that what we
I'm asking because you don't seem comfortable with the result. So that's why I'm asking.
No,
what exactly is wrong?
Be comfortable because we send people there to go and watch how things is going to happen, and they brought reports to the different media houses. Where are all those media houses reports? Where are you people hiding them?
What are the reports? What are the reports that were brought yesterday?
You people should start.
What are the reports? I ask you, what are the reports? Were the results, were the reports brought yesterday connected or related to election results?
Well, my comrade, this is not election. This is a movie.
Okay. Hello, 95.1 FM. All right, please do well to call me back. The phone lines are still very much open. 0817-0000951 and 0810951091. The program, it's just trending stories. Yeah, I'm just taking a look at some of the trending stories from our dailies, and of course, it is natural that I, direct the searchlight on the collation of results from yesterday's gubernatorial elections from Bayelsa and Kogi states. Hello, 95.1 FM.
Good evening, my brother.
Good evening.
Yes, my name is Ebi.
Your name is?
Ebi.
Okay, Ebi, you're welcome. Please go ahead.
Thank you. You see, as long as we continue to celebrate this kind of brigandage we are watching since yesterday, in fact, even before the election, it will not end. Now, someone called to say, because of what Dixon did, the teacher that lives with him said this, said that. what will you say about Kogi State? And that Yaya Bello is leading now. So what will you say about that? If the sins of Dixon were so terrible, and I want to ask that fellow, how many teachers are being owed by Dixon? And how many months, to the extent that the governor and the president's wife had to kneel down and beg the people to vote for Yaya Bello to forgive his sins. And today, we are hearing the report of how many people died in Bayelsa, how many people died in Kogi, including police officers. And then we are announcing results. And then you go to the tribunal tell you don't have enough evidence to prove that the election was rigged. Tell me why people will not continue to die. We've heard of all those reports from Bayelsa, for instance, even in Kogi State, where in some senatorial district it was, in fact, a situation where the people were harassed, ballot boxes snatched and all of that, and then even the military has alleged we are equally involved in supporting the talks there to hijack ballot boxes. What are we talking about? What kind of election are we conducting in 2019? And there is no shame in our faces? This is too annoying. In fact, I doubt if the president will have a face to even face the international community and say he's going there to talk on election and security matters. It will be a shame. Because if you cannot conduct election in just 2 states, peaceful election, credible election in just 2 states, then what are we talking about? The president should sign an amended electoral act. He has refused. The National Assembly, instead of talking about how to amend our electoral act so that these killings can be minimized, what are they doing? They are busy talking about hate speech. What about the hate action? The people that died in Bayelsa and Kogi State, is it hate speech that killed them? So why don't we focus on priorities? When will our lawmakers understand what priorities are?
All right, I have to take calls. I have to take calls from other listeners.
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much. Hello, 95.1 FM. Hello. 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 Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Okay, I can hear you clearly now. What's your name, please?
Yeah, my name is Stephen. I'm calling from the number.
All right, Stephen, please go ahead very quickly.
You see, I want to talk about the issue of this killing in election. There is one program I watch in reacting to the election. You see how peaceful the election is just one man. When you go there, you can't go there to vote more than 1 people. You just go there, the next people will wait outside while the vote is going on. But in terms of gathering people, in terms of the election, like
Okay, I can at this point I can barely pick out what you're saying. Okay, I can barely pick out what you're saying. So I think I just have to let you go. But the phone lines are still very much open, and I still have about 8 minutes to round up the show. So you can still get those phone calls coming in. Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening, Manu. But I called back.
Oh, Manu Bani, don't you think you should let other callers also contribute?
Just a clarification for 1 minute.
All right. Very quickly,
that,
please.
Yeah, yes. I want to say that, Bashir Tofa, during the NRC SDP days, MK Abiola won in Bashir Tofa's, ward in Kano State, a presidential candidate. MK Abiola won in that ward. During the election of 2015, President Muhammad Buhari won in the ward of Atiku Abubakar. Are you listening to me? Hello?
Go ahead, Manny.
Good. So it is even possible that people may decide that because of the antecedents of certain candidates who actually performed abysmally in the past, people literate from their own very constituency, from their own very community and kindred, may decide to pay them back in a negative stand. Therefore, vote them negatively, and that is the reason why you have some of the results you are having now. People can do that deliberately to teach people that next time around they should be up and doing. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much. Hello, 95.1 FM.
Sir, good evening.
Good evening.
My name is Ines. I'm calling from Port.
Your name is?
My name is Ines. I'm calling from Port.
Kingsley.
Can you hear me?
Hello.
My name is from Port.
Okay, I didn't get your name. It's breaking, but just go ahead.
Innocent.
Oh, Innocent. All right, go ahead, please.
The issue of a good luck compare election of Atlanta to be the same thing. One, I have Bello belongs to APC, and APC is ruling party in the federal. Okay. Now, good luck to this guy. Man.
Oh man.
Watching Kennedy.
I can't speak out what you're saying. I don't know. The line is breaking. I sincerely think you should try calling back. Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
95.1 FM.
Yeah, this is Ike. I'm calling from Port Harcourt.
Okay, go ahead very quickly.
Yeah, on the election Bayelsa State, and the results have been dished out. I'm not comfortable with all these results because being a follower of all these election in Nigeria, I've not seen this type of election before. If it's called that maybe people from the former governor place, maybe he did something to them. What of the other community? Everywhere. How can is it coincidence? Is it magic? Somebody said there somebody won in 2015. So somebody's pulling unit. So does it mean that the man knows part of the Bayelsa that this governor have been doing good before?
No. Did you hear? Did you hear did you follow the results I read out from Sagbama and Nimbe local government area?
Yes. Now you see the pullouts. The thing is margin now. It's too much. So how come? How come that type of amount of numbers of votes? What type of problem in all this while have we had anything that the man offended so community? How many community in Bayelsa that they made them to pay? Is it a meeting or is it a gang up? Is it a town hall meeting that they did? They blow whistle to say today we are going to show this man. There is something you would do if you do exam practice. If will know that you did exam practice. If my child now went to school, I know how my child read in the house and they clear all his paper. Even the subject that I know that he doesn't know, you come back and tell daddy that you won. I will know now that somebody help you and write the exam. It cannot be miracle. You cannot win anything. You cannot pass the exam when you did not read. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
It's impossible that you don't know Igbo language and you went for exam. You have Igbo language credit and pass.
All right.
It's impossible.
All right.
That's what I'm saying.
All right. Thank you very much.
You understand what I'm saying? Something is fishing. Something is wrong.
Okay.
Somewhere.
Okay.
They should come out and tell us.
All right.
Which type of democrats are they practicing in Nigeria? Somebody is telling me this person win in 2000. Win for what?
All right. All right. Thank you very much. Hello. Good evening. 95.1 FM. Hello. All right. Well, I did say that some of the results that came in Sagbama local government area, for instance, APC polled just about 7,831 votes, and then the PDP polled 60,339 votes in Sagbama. While in Nembe, APC polled 83,041 votes, while the PDP polled just 874. Hello, 95.1 FM. I lost that one as well. I think I can still sneak in a couple of calls very quickly before we go for the news at 10. Hello, good evening. Hello.
Good evening. I called back.
Okay, I think you should allow other callers also get their voices heard on the program. Hello.
Hello, okay, great.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening. This is Okidi Chinyo from Abua.
All right, you happen to be my very last caller, so just make it very, very quickly. 60 seconds.
Thank you. Thank you very much. You see, when you give flag to a sellable candidate, the result is what we are seeing in Bayelsa. So I congratulate David Leon for his victory. Thank you very much.
Well, it's at this point it's still too early to be congratulating.
No, he has won.
It's still early. No. You can't say you cannot say he has won. You cannot say he has won because all of these results are results that are trickling in. This is not the comprehensive result that has been collated.
Good. 500,000 against 100,000. You can see now. You can see.
It still is not the comprehensive result. Okay. It still is not the comprehensive result.
My dear, that one is grammar. He has won. He's sellable candidate. He's just
all right. That's as far as I'm concerned, that's your own personal opinion. All right, people, this right here is where I have to call it a day on this segment. But not to worry. I'm still very much in the building, okay? We definitely are going to continue this conversation. All right, but for now, let's go get the news at 10. My name remains K. Greg, and of course, it is the voice of the people, Today 95.1 FM. Do not go anywhere. Keep the dial locked right here.
Port Harcourt, are you ready? Today, 95.1 FM, the voice of the people. Whether it's happening in Port Harcourt, South, Nigeria, or around the world, we've got you covered on air, online, delivering balanced news and unbiased analysis. Today, 95.1 FM.
This is Today. 95.1 FM, Port Harcourt. News.
Good evening. This is the World News on your Premium Talk Radio Today 95.1 FM Port Harcourt. I am Kuku Greg. The headlines. PDP governorship candidate in Bayelsa State, Doye Diri, accuses Nigerian army of hijacking electoral process. INEC suspends collation of governorship election results in Kogi State. Environmental activists decry indiscriminate dumping of refuse in Port Harcourt. And on the foreign scene, Duke of York, Prince Andrew, faces widespread criticisms for doing BBC interview. Now the details. The governorship candidate of the People's Democratic Party, Doye Diri, has accused the Nigerian army of hijacking the electoral process in some parts of the state. Diri made the accusation while briefing newsmen in Yenagoa, the Bayelsa state capital. The PDP chieftain said it was against the constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria for the army to be part of the electoral process in the country.
The Nigerian army is conniving with our opponents to hijack the process. This was done yesterday in few areas. Not satisfied with that, today the Nigerian army is in Ogbea, chasing away all PDP agents and all PDP key stakeholders from Ogbea, arresting most of our stakeholders, arresting all key stakeholders from Ogbea. And as we speak, the Nigerian army is there in Ogbea. So Ogbea Collation Center, as we speak, is under siege by the Nigerian army. And as we all know, this is against the laws of our land.
The PDP candidate further called on the international community and all lovers of democracy to come to the aid of Bayelsa State.
Democracy is being arrested in Bayelsa State. Democracy is being whipped in Bayelsa State. but democracy is under trial in Bayelsa State. We use the opportunity to call on all lovers of democracy to come to the aid of Bayelsans and Nigerians. Least the opposite of democracy will occur in Bayelsa and indeed in Nigeria. We call on the European Union, the United States, the British High Commission, who I earlier interacted with and raised this red flag ever before November 16th, to also come to the aid of Bayelsa and indeed Nigerians so that democracy can survive.
Our correspondent Sandra Kenneth reports that the governor of Bauchi State, Bala Mohammed, was also at the press briefing and called on the Independent National Electoral Commission to ensure the right thing is done while calling on the PDP supporters to remain calm.
And I must join my chairman to commend INEC because they are the last hope of the common man. They have done it elsewhere. They have done it in Bauchi. They have done it in other states where they came up with credible results. I want to encourage them to do the same thing in Bayelsa. The military has shamed and soiled its hands in this process. I am aware of what is happening in Opia and Southern Ijo. It is very unfortunate. We will call on our supporters to be law-abiding and calm because we have a history of governance and experience. We wouldn't want to throw the baby with the bathwater.
Meanwhile, some women have been sighted close to the state judiciary complex in Yenagoa, the Bayelsa state capital, in what appears to be a protest. At the time of this report, it was not yet clear what the women are protesting about. When asked by our correspondent, Kala Dakoru Batubo, about their reason for gathering, the women feigned ignorance. Meanwhile, heavy military presence has been reported in the area. The governorship candidate of the Social Democratic Party in Kogi State, Natasha Akpoti, has called for the cancellation of the elections in Kogi Central and parts of the state capital, Lokoja. The SDP candidate wants the Independent National Electoral Commission to cancel the elections in the areas and hold a rerun on the grounds that the elections in those areas were, according to her, not credible. She alleged that ballot boxes were destroyed and burnt in Okene, Adavi, Ajaukuta, and Ogori Magongo, and Okehi local government areas and other parts of the state. In a statement, Akpoti said her party's agents were chased away from the various polling units of the Kogi Central Senatorial District, stressing that the incidents were enough to make INEC take drastic action. Similarly, the candidate of the People's Democratic Party in the Kogi West Senatorial District's rerun election, Dino Melaye, has condemned the exercise. Melaye, who spoke to newsmen in Abuja, alleged that the November 16 election was marred by compromise, extreme violence, and rigging. He described the exercise as an helicopter election. Melaye alleged that an helicopter was hovering around polling units in Lokoja and dropping bullets on innocent, harmless citizens and electorates. He added that the violence witnessed in his community should give the Independent National Electoral Commission reasons to stop the collation of results. Meanwhile, the Youth Initiative for Advocacy, Growth and Advancement has called on the Independent National Electoral Commission to conduct a fresh election in Kogi State. Yaga said the call follows reported cases of violence, vote buying and manipulation of voters during the election. The group in a statement explained that the elections in the state did not reflect the preferences of voters because they were not given genuine opportunity to exercise their rights to vote. In the meantime, the Independent National Electoral Commission has suspended the collation of results of the governorship election in Kogi State. The returning officer for the election and Vice Chancellor of Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria, Professor Ibrahim Umar, made the announcement at the collation center in Lokoja, the state capital. Professor Umar told party agents and other political stakeholders present at the collation center that the exercise would continue by 9 a.m. tomorrow. He explained that the results of the election in the remaining two local governments were yet to arrive at the collation center. The police in Lokoja have confirmed the death of 3 persons during the Kogi State governorship election. The State Commissioner of Police, Akim Busari, who made the confirmation, however, said the command was still compiling its report on the poll to ascertain the actual number of casualties. Busari also said persons were arrested across the state during the election. He said the 3 persons died in Lokoja when armed thugs invaded St. Luke Primary School at Danakolo during the election. The commissioner, however, described the current situation in the state as calm. The Nigerian army has continued to sustain the tempo of the ongoing counter-terrorism operations in the northeast. In one of its operations across the region, troops of 26 Task Force Brigade embarked on a clearance patrol to Dalu village within the Mandara Mountains in Goza local government area of Borno State. According to an army statement, the operation follows some credible intelligence reports on the presence of criminal insurgents within that area. On confirming the reports, troops soon established contact with the marauding terrorists and effectively subdued them with their superior firepower during the ensuing firefight. Subsequently, the troops proceeded to thoroughly clear the village of the presence of the criminal insurgents. The army notes that the clearance operation yielded good dividends as the troops found and rescued an octogenarian, 3 women and 4 children who were held captives by the insurgents. The rescued victims were promptly evacuated and children among them were equally administered with polio vaccination by a Nigerian Army medical team. Army spokesperson Aminu Iliasu stated that no casualty was recorded by own troops during the commando operations. He, however, adds that many of the Boko Haram criminal elements were observed to have fled in disarray towards the summit of the Mandara Mountains with gunshot wounds. Human rights lawyer Femi Falana has criticized the Department of State Services for saying that a former National Security Advisor, retired Colonel Sambo Dasuki, the leader of the Islamic movement in Nigeria, Sheikh Ibrahim El-Zakzaki, and others freely chose to remain in DSS custody rather than in prison. Falana described the statement by DSS spokesman Peter Afunaya as a justification of a brazen abuse of power. The lawyer said instead of apologizing for exposing Nigerians to undeserved odium, the spokesman of the security agency asked Nigerians to believe that Showore and Bakare, El-Zakzaki and retired Colonel Dasuki rather chose to be looked after by the DSS. He said since he is the counsel to the majority of the detainees in question, he is compelled to join issues with the SSS on its latest justification for what he described as brazen abuse of power. He went on to argue that at various times in the past 4 years, the Federal High Court, the Federal Capital Territory High Court, the Court of Appeal and the ECOWAS Court of Justice admitted Dasuki to bail pending trial. According to Falana, upon meeting his bail conditions on 30th of December 2015, Dasuki was released by the Kuje prison authorities but was arrested by the SSS operatives at the gate of the prison and has since been detained. The senior advocate of Nigeria urged the SSS to urgently comply with the orders of the municipal and regional courts for the release of all detainees and criminal suspects languishing in what he said is unlawful custody without any further delay. An environmental activist, Nimo Bassi, has decried the continued indiscriminate dumping of refuse on the median of roads in Port Harcourt. Bassi, who addressed newsmen in Port Harcourt, wondered what has happened to proper disposal of waste, which Port Harcourt was known for. He, however, blamed the development on the non-provision of proper waste disposal channels.
Port Harcourt is a garden city. Port Harcourt has been known for being a clean city, but right now, I think on most of the highways, the big streets in the city, I see piles of trash at the median. So I don't know where the sense of taking care of waste has gone in Rivers State. This is a big problem. It's not in our character to have cities piled with rubbish. But then even when the rubbish is packed from the streets, where is it taken to? Across the nation, we hardly can find any properly designed landfill or waste dump. Because a waste dump is not just a hole in the bush, you go and dump rubbish. If you do that, because the rubbish we're packing to the rubbish dump, they contain a lot of dangerous chemicals and they will leach into the groundwater system and contaminate the water that we may get out of boreholes.
You're listening to the World News on Today95.1 FM, Voice of the People. After the break, more news, foreign and sports stories. Stay tuned.
Every day, every hour, when the big stories break, depend on our 24-hour news team to bring you the latest. Today, 95.1 FM.
Many thanks for still being there. Now the rest of the news. On the foreign scene, the Duke of York, Prince Andrew, has faced widespread criticism for doing a BBC interview described as a car crash and a disaster. Royal experts and others queried his decision to talk about his links with convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. The Duke of York also denied having sex on 3 separate occasions with a then 17-year-old girl, Virginia Giuffre. A lawyer for some of Epstein's alleged victims urged the prince to talk under oath to the U.S. authorities. Former Buckingham Palace press officer Dickie Abita described the interview as excruciating. A Hong Kong police officer has been wounded in the leg with an arrow as security forces and anti-government protesters engaged in renewed clashes. Images show the arrow embedded in the leg of the media liaison officer outside the campus of the city's Polytechnic University. Masked protesters armed with bows and arrows were seen patrolling the campus. Months of often violent demonstrations have caused political and economic turmoil in Hong Kong. Protests were triggered by a now withdrawn plan to allow extradition to mainland China, but have since expanded into wider demand for greater democracy and for investigations into the actions of police. The government recently confirmed the city had entered its first recession for a decade. Former Governor John Bell Edwards, Democratic Governor John Bell Edwards has secured a second term as Louisiana governor after a tightly fought election race. Edwards faced a strong challenge from Republican Eddie Rispon, winning with 51 of the vote. It comes as a blow to President Donald Trump, who backed his fellow Republican. Trump visited the state 3 times during the past 2 weeks, turning the race into a test of his own popularity in the southern states. Edwards was first elected governor in 2015 and remains the only statewide elected Democrat in the historically Republican state. He positioned himself as a conservative Democrat, supporting the expansion of Obama-era health care reforms but opposing abortion and gun restrictions. In sports, the Super Eagles of Nigeria have beaten the Crocodiles of Lesotho 4-2 in the 2021 African Cup of Nations qualifiers. Lesotho took the lead on the 13th minute before Iwobi leveled the scores for the Super Eagles. A brace from Victor Osimhen and one from Chukwueze ensured a maximum of 3 points for the Super Eagles. However, Awaziem's own goal on the 90th minute reduced the deficit for Lesotho, but the win was enough to secure a second victory for the Super Eagles, who beat the Republic of Benin 2-1 at the Godswill Akpabio Stadium in Uyo on Wednesday. Nigeria will play Sierra Leone next year. To end the news, here is a summary of the major stories. The PDP governorship candidate in Bayelsa State, Doye Diri, has accused the Nigerian army of hijacking the electoral process. INEC has suspended the collation of the governorship election result in Kogi State. An environmental activist, Nimo Bassi, has decried the indiscriminate dumping of refuse in Port Harcourt. And on the foreign scene, the Duke of York, Prince Andrew, has faced widespread criticisms for doing a BBC interview. That was the news as edited by Chinedu Iwuna. For comments and inquiries, please call 081-5341-8657 or 081-4434-3502 or send your emails to news@todayfmlive.com. You can also read our stories on www.todayfmlive.com. I am Coco Greg. Good evening and many thanks for listening.
Today's news, today's entertainment, today's sports, today's issues. Today on Today 95.1 FM, Port Harcourt. Port Harcourt, are you ready? Today 95.1 FM, the voice of the people.
This is Today 95.1 FM. To copy this tune, press 9.
This is Today 95.1 FM.
For current news and information, press 5.
They are politicians, all of them. They know what they do.
So they know how they attack each other.
And
To stay connected all day, press 1.
The person who raised the alarm is the one who made the public know about
Good afternoon and welcome to the World News on your Premium Talk Radio station.
We are your premium talk radio station. Today 95.1 FM, the station with a unique dial.
Today 95.1 FM.
morning.
Good morning.
My name is Ifeanyi. I'm calling you from. Hello?
Yes, Today 95.1 FM. Good morning.
My name is William. I'm calling from Port Harcourt.
All right, William from Port Harcourt. Go ahead.
Talk radio.
You have a right to say no, right? All right.
Calling from Uniqua.
Okay, thank you so much from Yenagua.
We are the station that needs no introduction. Of course, you know, we give the best in news, sports,
You like football, right?
entertainment, politics, in fact, call it talk.
Yes, we know there's a lot you want to hear, and that is why we talk about everything.
Talk radio.
We're right before you. It's just a dial away. This is your number one premium talk radio. Today, 95.1 FM, Voice of the People.
Are you in search of a place to do all your audio recordings? From jingle, documentaries, church messages, and lots more.
Are you in search of a platform to give your business maximum exposure? Look no further. Come advertise with Today FM. With our unbeatable reach, we'll give your business the boost it so dearly needs. Visit us now at number 1 Today FM Drive off East West Road, Rumekini, Port Harcourt. Whatever the business is, we'll give it a voice.
Port Harcourt, are you ready? Today, 95.1 FM, the voice of the people. Radio has never been this good. Today.